Hey, this is my rebrand. So shout out to my girls. Come to pine. She said I must start my. She said I must start my next YouTube video like that by saying come to pine. So I did it just for you. Anywho, this is my rebrand. I'm rebranding for the longest time. I think whenever I'd come on YouTube and like when I started my YouTube channel, this is what happened. Grade 9, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. That was grade 9. That was also the year I fell in love with YouTube and the year I fell out of love with my own life. Womp womp. That was the year I was depressed. That was when the depression crept in. Sad. But yeah, that was the time when life was down bad. And at the time, I was introduced to YouTube. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. But the side of YouTube I was introduced to is the story time side and like your challenges. You know, like couples would do like these couple challenges. Yeah, that was really what I was watching. I wasn't really watching like people's vlogs. Not even I wasn't really. I was not watching people's vlogs. And so I started a YouTube channel because of that. Because there was this one girl that I used to follow, Voodoo Tribe. She used to have the craziest stories ever. Like she used to talk about how, she got caught doing acid. She was running from the cops. Like her stories were forever dramatic, but I lived for them. I absolutely loved her stories, and so she kind of made me like want to live life for the plot of things, like just so I can have stories, and so that's what I did. After high school, I lived life for the plot. I think even in high school, I lived life for the plot. I didn't really have like any morals. At the time, I also didn't believe in God. That was when I was like, this person called a God doesn't exist. So I didn't care about like any of the morals, like, moral ethic code that you're supposed to follow, whatever, fish paste. I didn't care about that. I was just like, I am living life for the plot. So I can have stories to tell because I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel needs to have a lot of stories. Fine. I did that. After doing that, no, I'm lying. So that's grade 9. Grade 9, now I'm telling the whole world, I'm telling everyone at school that, yo, guys, I'm starting a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. Everyone's like, girl, do it. So I'm preaching this from grade 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm preaching this thing, and people are like, do it, all subscribe, like you have the personality, what fish paste sharp. I get onto the bandwagon of YouTube. Immatric. I decided, no, let me do this thing for real now. But then before I start, I put out a poll and I'm like, hey guys, what do you guys watch YouTube for? Like, what are you into? I'm planning on starting a channel, so let me know the type of content that you guys consume. Now the peoples are telling me, hey, vlogs, story time, this, that, and the third. And I said, cool. Majority of the responses were vlogs. And I said, what the heck is a vlog? Because I was not introduced to the side of YouTube where vlogs were a thing. I hopped onto YouTube because of the story times and the challenges. So when I was approaching YouTube, I was approaching YouTube with story time and challenges in mind. I was like, this is what I consume, excuse me. So this is what I want to create because I find this super entertaining. Cool. So when everyone was like, oh my gosh, girl, we love a vlog, I said, let me go see what this vlog story is about. I go and I watch a vlog and I was like, oh, this is boring, honey. It wasn't entertaining for me to the point where I was fast forwarding in the vlog. To this day, because even when like I was doing research, because of course if I'm gonna be like doing a vlog, this is like the research part of everything, to see, okay, what's a good vlog, like how what comprises a good vlog, how do we get to the standard that a vlog is good or vlog is not good. I did my research. And then I just clocked that, oh my gosh, this thing is very boring for me. And I was like, if it's very boring for me, it's going to be very difficult to create and sustain this thing. But I was like, no, but the people want it. So let me do it. I did it. My very first video on YouTube was a vlog. I did that. Firstly, I was just proud of myself for actually just like putting something there on the internet on YouTube. And then I can't remember what my second video was. I probably did a vlog, but my favorite videos of all times was story times and like sit down type of videos. Those are my favorites. I think I did like 3 story times, 2 story times. And I absolutely loved it. I was like, I like this. I absolutely loved it. It was like just the whole challenge of like, okay, we sit down and tell a story of what happened in your life. Because why? When I was introduced to YouTube, I was introduced to the side of YouTube where story times are a thing. And so I was like, yay, I'm finally doing the thing that I wanted to do on YouTube in the first place. And so I did that. Cool. I loved the story time aspect of it. Absolutely loved it. And then I did the story times. I think I still vlogged every now and then. There were so many vlogs that I had that I never edited and like published because I just, I don't know, I'm not a vlog girly. Um and so I did vlogs, I did challenges with my bestie. That was absolutely fun. I did the like whatever training challenge was happening there, like the X with the boys, the X with the girls. That was absolutely fun. And so I was like, no man, I like this. So I discovered like your Nilla roses and stuff like that. And then that was when I got heavily into like the sit down content with like friends type of situation. And you ask a question and then like you and your friends like, talk about whatever the question is. So it's like if there's a training topic, you and your friends speak about their training topic. I was so into that side of YouTube. I found that super entertaining. Still, I'm not into vlogs. I thought maybe I'd grow into vlogs. I watched like the popular vloggers. The vlogging side, though, I wasn't really a fan of. And I say to myself, maybe I'm just not a fan of it because I'm just not used to it. Let me get used to it. And then, when I get used to it, then it'll be easier and easier for me to create. Oh, Banta. It was a lie. It was a scam. So, hi, now this is my journey on YouTube. Now I'm like, okay, I want to be doing vlogs, but I don't really want to be doing vlogs. And then there was a point in time where life was trapping me, and as life was trapping me, I'm also changing now. Got into reading. Woo! Got into reading. Life had me so down bad that I was like, therapy's not gonna fix this because I went for therapy. And it didn't fix it. This was my second time seeing a therapist. That didn't work. I didn't like the lady though. That's why therapy works. I just didn't like that lady. We didn't have like chemistry. Well, because that wasn't the last time I went for therapy. I went for therapy. After that, 2024 for like a whole year. That was so so amazing. But yeah, after that, where am I now in the story? Backtrack. Now I go to therapy. That wasn't working. Found a book and I said, yay, this is exactly what I needed to know. And then reading that book just made it opened ingqondo yam. My medulla oblongata was opened in this beautiful way where it was like, oh my gosh. And it's like you recognize something about yourself that you didn't even know existed. If you see steam coming from there, it's because my coffee's there. Don't be distracted. Lock in. And like you discover a characteristic about yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that I was capable of doing this. I unlocked that. And then with unlocking that, it just unlocked so many other things inside me, right? It unlocked so many other things inside me. And then it was like, okay, I want to do this, I want to talk about this. I don't want to say I want to talk about mental health. It's not necessarily mental health, but it's just like high functioning human beings, quality functioning human beings, like trying to restore humanity to the way God designed humanity to be. At the time, it wasn't really that. It was just like, oh, I'm gonna just share what I learned from this book. So I put 2 videos out there that were just basically like more on the deeper side of things, the deeper side of stuff. And I put those 2 videos out there. And I liked it. I really liked it. I really did. And I was like, maybe this is my new bag. And then life started happening to me. Life started going down. I started to take a trigger. Life was, hey, not life. Demons were fighting me and I was fighting back. It was a war. It was between the devil and Jesus at this point. And I chose Jesus. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. But even that, my personality now, it was a whole journey of now figuring out my identity, one, my personality, characteristics, all these things. Now I'm a Christian. What does that mean for me and stuff? But I was still vlogging. And there, I threw out some vlogs. I wish I had a free bag of chips, you know. So I threw out some free vlogs. I got some vlogs out there. I was like, no man, I'm still gonna do this thing too. I'm a vlog and stuff and stuff and stuff. And so I did the vlogs. And then Jesus called me to do something else. That's when I started my podcast. Lovely. Because now I give my life to Jesus. Hallelujah. And then with that, it was just like all the questions that I had, all the conversations I had with the Lord. Like, yeah, I don't want these to stay between us. I'd like for you to share some of them. And so I absolutely did that. Love that. Absolutely did. And then it was like, okay, now my personal channel. I love YouTube. There was a point where I hated it though. I was like, heck nah. The thought of just like putting myself out there on the internet and being vulnerable and like, you know, all these stuff, it just started to like annoy me. And I just was not fond of it at all. I didn't like it at all, which was crazy to me because I've always loved YouTube, right? So then I just also went through like a crisis nyana where I was like, dude, me, I don't want to do anything in life where people are gonna know what I'm doing. I don't want to put myself out there on the internet in front of people. No, I find that a bit creepy. I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna do something that's more behind the scenes. Babes, I did that and I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Ew. I was working. That was now last year. The story is so fast forwarded. That was last year. Remember, I posted a video saying navigating my 20s, and then I think that vlog made it out. I vlogged. I don't know if I put it out there, but in the vlog I was talking about how I went for an interview and I got the job. And I went for lunch with my dad. I'm pretty sure, yes, I think I did put it out. Went for lunch with my dad, got an interview. I got 2 jobs. I was working at 2 places. I hated it. I hated it. And those jobs were behind the scenes type of jobs. I hated it. In fact, my hate for that place revealed to me how much I actually love being in front of a camera and talking. On top of that, my phone broke. Oh, that was a whole other thing. Oh my gosh. And so basically last year I realized, no man, actually I really, really like the idea of being in front of a camera, recording videos, putting them out there on the internet for people who I don't even know to watch. You know, I love it. It's not even for the people, it's for me. I just love doing this thing. So last year here I am. Okay, I really love doing this thing, but I'm not in a position to be doing it this year. Bada bing bada boom, I'm now in a position to be doing it. So this year, Jan, I say I'm back. I'm gonna vlog and I'm going to be a vlogster. Oh baby, I only posted 1 vlog. And then I had to have a real conversation with myself. I sat down with myself and I said, I actually don't enjoy vlogging. I think this conversation came from, there was a video I saw on TikTok where some girl was like, yo, South African YouTubers and vlogging, oh my gosh, so terrible, you know? And I was like, shame, I'm one of them. And I understand the whole YouTube thing is like you're building this like parasocial relationship, you're creating a community of people who are interested in whatever it is your channel is about, you know? So if you are, let's say the Perrys have a podcast with the Perrys, they have obviously built a community of Christians who just, yeah, man, love the Lord and are super cool and are interested in the things that the Perrys talk about, right? And then you have Diary of a CEO, where it's like, okay, he's also a dude, he's a CEO, and he's interested in so many different things, and he's built his community around people who are interested in what he is interested in, right? So every single YouTuber is like, oh my gosh, you've built a community of people who are interested in what you're interested in, right? So every week you have to show up consistently with that type of vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? And so I was like, but I'm really not interested in vlogging. And again, I think last year I went again and I did my research on like how vlogs are. I did the exact same thing this year, especially after I saw that post of that girl who was on some South African YouTubers and vlogging suck, da 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 da. And then she was like, they even have the nerve to make it like super short. Like, what am I gonna do with a 20-minute vlog? And I said, that's my specialty. You are saying the thing that you hate is my specialty. I said, that's my specialty. I want to get you quick, fast vlog. You are telling me that you hate my specialty. What I'm thinking is royal treatment. You are like, this is the bare minimum. You are giving me dog treats. So I was like, okay. Let me go see what the American YouTubers are doing. They're doing things that I can never do. Oh wow. That was when I clapped my hands and I said, I bagitsi. No. Because also it was just on like the consistency of everything. They were like, the thing is like, if you're gonna post a Valentine's Day vlog in March, you are not taking me serious. Valentine's was in Feb. It is now March. And you want to tell me about Valentine's Day? We have moved on. And so I said to myself, I cannot keep up with this. I am not someone, one, already. I don't watch vlogs. Anytime I watch a vlog, guys, I fast forward. Hey, I, fa- I fast forward. I cannot sit and watch someone else live their life. I can do it on TikTok. I can do it on TikTok. I can do it on I'm lying, Shem. This is all lies. I'm lying to you guys. I'm not one who, yeah, I don't like reality TV as is. I don't like body real housewives and stuff like that. Not that I don't like them. It's just I don't find them like entertaining. And Nakwana with the real housewives, they're always talking. I like content where people are always talking. And I've seen that in vlogs, people will just put the camera there. Let's say you watch them work. Oh, I can't do that. I just can't. What am I doing? I can't do that. That's not the type of content that I like consuming. Shout out to vloggers because it's not easy. It's not the type of content I enjoy consuming, and it's not the type of content that I enjoy creating. And so I said to myself, girl, be honest with yourself. You're not going to be able to do this because Nakwana, what do you mean? Because I'm the type of person, if I vlog on Valentine's Day, oh, Jesus, you will see it in March, really. And when the girlie said, oh, we hate that, I said, oh, okay. It's either I have to step up my game and like, hello, learn how to be consistent. And so when I tried to do that, I was like, nah, boy, this is not working for me. Because when I like just see YouTube, I'm just like, see what I'm doing right now? I am in bed. I just whipped out my camera and I am recording and I'm talking to a camera. That's the side of YouTube that I like. This is what I like. Throughout since I started YouTube, I just like people who talk. Now that I am growing, I now like channels like Big Think. That's probably my favorite channel right now on YouTube. I like Big Think. I like I don't want to say I like a lot of podcasts because I really don't. I just like one channel and I like what the channel is about. So Big Thing, for example, it's a channel about a lot of philosophers. It's a philosophy channel. So they bring in a bunch of neuroscientists, psychologists. They bring in the whole bunch of people. Philosophy is just simply the love of knowledge. That's literally what philosophy translates to. The love of knowledge. That's it. So it's literally just a channel about all of that, right? And so I love that channel. Yo guys, you don't have to pay me to watch Big Thing. I can watch Big Thing. I like channels where people are sitting and talking about serious things about life. And for the longest time, why I didn't want to sit down and create content like that is because I didn't want to be known as a serious person, which is so funny because I also didn't want to be known solely for being a clown. And what I found tricky with vlogging is that I felt like my personality was never really like in the vlogs because it's like I'm having a moment with my friends and my family and it just feels kind of wrong for me to now put my phone out there and now be recording this moment. That feels like low-key kind of like I don't know if I like this, you know? I don't know if I like this. It feels very uncomfortable, but it's not even that uncomfortable of and uncomfortable because it's just uncomfortable and you're gonna get used to it. It's that uncomfortable of, oh, I don't like this. Like this is genuinely uncomfortable, you know? Like this is like a level of uncomfort because it's that level of uncomfort that I know I will get over. Like, dude, it was never that serious. But then the whole vlogging situation was like, oh, this is a level of like comfort that I don't think I will be able to get over. Sharp. So this year I tried the vlogging thing. I think I only put out one vlog, but I really have attempted like on many occasions to do the vlogs and stuff like that. I really have attempted, and I think this year was just a year where I just said to myself, I'm not into this, and so this is my rebrand video. If you followed me for vlogs, nah, please just know that you're not gonna see vlogs on this YouTube channel. I don't want to say ever again because what if like I'm 65 and then I just realized that I enjoy vlogging. So yeah, I don't want to say ever because I don't want to say never because never say never. But for right now, I'm not gonna be vlogging for a very long time. Maybe ever. Who knows? I like though, what I do like is like I think the vlogging thing, maybe what I would like is like if I had a cameraman. That would be nice. If I had a cameraman, because again, how do you yeah, the science of vlogs is just a science that I'm not interested in figuring out. I tried to figure it out. It still wasn't intriguing enough for me. Ow. It still wasn't intriguing enough for me. And so I just decided that, hey babes, stop forcing into engekho. Ayikho lento le uyifunayo, so stop it. And then I remembered that I had a conversation with my dad earlier on in the year, and that conversation just made me really, really, really lock in and say, nah, girl, because I don't really want to be known as a vlogster. Many people are doing that. Love that for them. They're killing it. I'm just not going to be one of those people. Instead, I'm going to finally make the content that I want to make. And so this content is going to be very much, I want to sit and think here. Yeah? I want to sit and think. It's going to be very educational content, very reflective, very yeah, man. Just know that if you followed me for vlogs, if you subscribe to this channel for vlogs, this is me letting you know that you can unsubscribe, because from here on out there will be no vlogs produced. I will be doing sit down videos. If you want to see vlogs though, I'm gonna do like day in my life and stuff, but on YouTube. I lied. On Instagram. They will be on Instagram. Short, quick, nada. Those ones I can get into. Those ones are super tea, super cute. On Instagram, but on YouTube, no. So if that was the reason why you subscribe to this channel, I just want to say thank you for your subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you for your attention and thank you for watching. But I just want to let you know that I won't be doing that from here on out, you know? So if you want to log off, you can log off. But thank you so much for your work. Thank you for your subscription. For those of you who are going to stay, I will be doing a lot more sit down videos. Oh my gosh, you will see. I'm going to have like a book review section, reflective. There's going to be so many things, but it's going to be very here things. We're going to sit and we're going to talk, and I'm going to let you know what's happening in my mind. And there's so many stuff I'm going to share with you guys, but vlogging is not on the list of those things. It's just going to be a lot of things that are going to cause you to think and sit with yourselves and think. This is called a PBL wave. I don't know why I did this, but look at my nails. Oh, my nails cute. Oh my gosh, are you focusing? Oh my gosh, it's not focused. Okay, do you see my nails? They're short and they're super cute. But bye. I'm logging off from vlogging, not YouTube. Never that. I could never log off from YouTube. I am logging off from vlogging though. So thanks for your support. But it's really the end of the road now. Bye.